Sultan of Sokoto don't come out now, don't come and cry. Yes. Sultan of Sokoto now don't finally come cry over wetin the US, Donald Trump, finally labeled the North. That this they are jihadic something, they are terrorizing Nigeria. In fact, I will allow you people to watch this video. But before you watch what Sultan of Sokoto said in crying after Jonathan spoke, let me tell the world, share this video massively. Wonder Buhari government, when Buhari look at the whole Igbo tribe, IPOB, and proscribe IPOB as a terrorist organization in Nigeria, we were saying that this thing Buhari is doing is wrong. But people like Sultan of Sokoto, the rest of the leaders of the North never called Buhari to order. They were clapping for Buhari. They were jubilating, calling IPOB as a terrorist organization. Whereas Boko Haram that are committing atrocity in Nigeria, buying Nigeria soldiers, do all kind of things, Buhari never prescribed them as a terrorist. The bandit that Buhari government brought upon us, it is on the record that under Buhari regime, these Fulani bandits start their operation in Nigeria. They came in with full force, kidnapping people, doing all manner of things. Buhari government could not do anything. It did not prescribe them as a terrorist. But the IPOB member that are only terrorizing their region, according to them, Buhari ran to the court and declared them a terrorist organization. Now that the US that is powerful, they feel that the whole Nigeria, they control Nigeria, whatever they say is final. Nobody can do about it. And that's why they still feel that there's nothing wrong of holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu under the custody of DSS. Nothing happened. Heaven will not fall. Now, the people who have power more than them now, the US now, finally don't intervene. Of all the atrocity Boko Haram, Fulani bandits are doing in Nigeria, Sultan of Sokoto now don't finally come cry out. He say US or Donald Trump, they should hold their peace. That the way they are calling jihad, all this thing is not like that. That even the way they are prescribing this Boko Haram are only calling because the government has neglected them. I will want you people to watch this video. As you watch this video, whatever you get, drop it on the comment section. I've said the time without number that there is one video I will also back up with this video after you watch the Sultan of Sokoto. A Fulani man, he said it that the reason why the insecurity in Nigeria cannot stop is that when you meet Fulani men who have killed people, instead of you to give to them what they deserve, you pamper them. The next thing they pay them. Others are coming in that if my brother can do it and go scot-free, I can do it. And that's why you see them everywhere. They are doing atrocity. They do more harm because there's no penalty now. They say in a lawless, when there is no law, the society will be lawless. That is what is happening in Nigeria. Now, people are reacted now. As I will allow you people to watch this video, even as Sultan of Sokoto hit on the Jonathan statement, that he thought that Jonathan will come on here and come and talk how he defeated, how he worked hard to stop Boko Haram, do and all that. But reverse is the case. Jonathan came to the podium, he was telling them how this and all that. Of a truth, if you listen to Jonathan, what Jonathan has said about Boko Haram, everything is nothing but the truth. The North has what it takes to stop Boko Haram, but they refuse to do it. They are backing them up because of religion or whichever way it means to them. If the North today said today Boko Haram with things of the past, Boko Haram will not exist today. Jonathan used himself as an example when the militants were doing their own in the Niger Delta, which we even know what the militants are fighting for. Jonathan went there and they negotiated with them. What did you people want? They said they are living after poverty. Their land is what is producing what Nigeria is using, but they've been abandoned. And what did the good president we have there, Yaradua, did? He gave them amnesty. And today, everything has become history. The Boko Haram now, which Sultan of Sokoto is trying to tell them why they are into this thing, what did they want? Okay, they did not have opportunity to go to school. Did they ready to go to school now that the government are not ready to send them to school? And they say now from the North, let there be free education so that the children in the North should go to school. We didn't go to school. That's why we are doing this thing. That the government is not ready to pay attention to them. What are they fighting for? In what way now can we say people like Sultan of Sokoto, the rest of leaders in the North have tried all their possible means to make sure to put an end into these Boko Harams? We are not with war with any other country. Within ourselves, some people have took it upon themselves to destroy this very country. And here you are, somebody say, I cannot belong to this country, allow my people to go. They hold him ransom. They say they will not let him go. What is the seed of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The man you people hold on your custody, you did not see any harm with him. People who are holding sophisticated weapons, doing all manner of things in Nigeria, making life unbearable for people, they leave them. They leave them just because he's Igbo man, just because he's a second-hand citizen of Nigeria. I would like you people to watch this video of Sultan of Sokoto, and I'm coming back to analyze it.
I'm not going to say anything about insecurity or the way to end insecurity or whatever it is. No. I want to adopt all what's been said from the beginning of this program, because these are the ways and means of resolving such issues. But what President Jonathan said, I was expecting him to make a very strong comment about how he really dealt with the issue of Bokoharam, which he used both the military and myself and other stakeholders. But maybe he decided not to, because a book is coming after that from him on how I dealt with Boko Haram issue. And let me also correct you, like I am happy to hear that the Boko Haram is not really Boko Haram, that's not their name. I'm glad to hear that from somebody who is not me. If I was the one who is saying that, somebody will say yes, because I know them. And that's not their name, because I know that they never claimed Boko is haram. If you have listened to some of their audio, which I had privilege of listening to, they said they didn't say Boko is haram, because so many of them have also gone to school, and they said you cannot open somebody's brain and remove the education in his head. So he has already acquired that knowledge, that education. He's an engineer, he's a doctor, he's whatever it is. What they are saying is that those who have gone to school and are educated are leading bad governments. What they are after is the issue of bad governance, because they want to be free, they want to do whatever they feel they should do. And I want to correct, and I'm glad this is carried on TV, live. I want to correct this wrong notion that people, non-Muslims, hold about jihad. Jihad is not to kill a non-Muslim by a Muslim. Jihad means to strive. And in whatever you do in life, you strive to be the best you can be. You strive to be a good Muslim. You strive to be a good Christian. You strive to be a good farmer or a good engineer. So jihad is not to kill a non-Muslim. That's a wrong notion people have been airing out for decades. And I wrote a foreword on a book across the world, published by the King of Jordan. And I wrote that forward, and I believe that book will be brought back again, because it was about 13, 14 years ago, and it talked about the uses and abuses of jihad. Because at the back of the book, I remember very well, because they said one of the most fearsome words a non-Muslim would hear is the word jihad. And it's true, because people have already given it a very negative connotation, but it is not. And so let's live here with that notion that, look, jihad is to strive, it's not to kill a non-Muslim. Because as we know as Muslims, it's in the Holy Quran, you cannot take somebody's life without due process. You cannot kill somebody. Because they said to kill a life, take a life or kill somebody, it's like taking the whole of humanity. That's without being following due process. But these are things that scholars will talk to you about. So let's live here with this notion that jihad is not to kill, because we are living peacefully with one another. I'm a Muslim and I know I'm a Muslim. If you're a Christian, you know you're a Christian. Then when we understand one another, we are better equipped to deal with one another. Because I know who you are, you know who I am. There's nothing you can do to me. There's something I can do to you. Understanding is the most important thing. We understand one another and live peacefully in this country.
From the beginning, I asked them.
Have you listened to Sultan of Sokoto? Have you heard everything he has said? How he is trying to defend the Boko Harams. They are not, he said, they are not even Boko Haram. They are not the jihadists, the way we interpreted jihadists is not what jihadists means. Jihadists means to strive, to do this and all that. That even in according to their religion, you cannot kill. Before you kill, has to pass through procedure. Which procedure did Deborah that was killed? Which procedure did he take? He did not take any procedure. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's draw a battle. I've said it on this channel. Whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, all these things are religions that we met. Humanity first before religion. Why we are where we are today is because we have discovered, and I'm glad that that is the message Bola Ahmed Tinubu took to them in Plateau State. Religion, humanity before religion. You are a Christian or you are a Muslim. You cannot use it to intimidate others. Let humanity come first before the religion you practice. Let humanity come first before the tribe you are. That is the only way we can live as one in Nigeria. And these are the reasons why we are saying that the rating which we are not one Nigeria. British brought us together in order for them to keep making us. Earlier the best we know, everybody go on their own separate way. We can't keep pretending that we love ourselves. The love is not there. The love is not there. It's far. It's far. Today, because US has spoken, they are running here and there. They are trying to defend themselves. Jihad is not this. It's not that. We are not meant to this. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. For crying out loud. Things have been happening since. Where is Sultan of Sokoto to come and clear the hair? Where is Sultan of Sokoto to come and talk to these Fulani bandits who are moving from one region to another to buy people everywhere? We are not safe in Nigeria. People have moved out of this country because of insecurity. We must tell ourselves the gospel truth. If we want to move forward, if you can fight for, if Sultan of Sokoto will have, the way he's trying to galvanize support to back these Boko Harams or not, to me, or Fulani bandit now, he's speaking this issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No one will talk about maybe he's taking one side. Please watch this video, share this video. Also listen to the video of Fulani man who have also criticized what Fulani men are doing in Nigeria. Watch it as you watch it, share this video, and subscribe to this channel.
Fulani Kaduna, Fulani Oshun, Fulani Ekiti, Fulani Sokoto, Fulani Kasina, Fulani Kaduna, Fulani Plateau, Fulani Benue, Fulani Taraba. Are you the only tribes in Nigeria? You are not the only tribe. There is nothing like profiling of a people. I'm a Fulani man. I'm a grandfather of 8 grandchildren. And we just have to speak the truth. The Bible says you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. As long as we continue to glouse over the truth, we will never get the answer. And I want to say this to our security men: until justice is done, there will never be a solution. If you get a Fulani man that is a killer, deal with him as a killer. If you get a Bureau man that is a killer, deal with him as a killer, and this will come to an end. But you don't give certain people advantage over other tribes. I respect the people that have hosted me, even though I am an indigene of Plateau State, because I was born here. My children are grown up. I have 8 grandchildren. But yet we respect the people we met on ground. In Maiduguri, my hometown, the people that come to meet us respect us. When the Boko Haram thing started in Maiduguri, it was us, the indigenes, the people, the Kanuris, who came together and said, this thing is among us. And then we started getting on, and then we raised the civilian JTF. That was how Boko Haram was dealt with. Kanuri man will bring his own children and said, Gashina ina chikin Boko Haram. And that was how we dealt with it. Mayati Allah Association, 80% of the responsibility of the genocide is on you. You have the 80% answer. Because if today Mayati Allah says this genocide will stop, it's not herders and farmers clashes, intentional genocide, terrorism, and that must stop. It must stop. I'm not happy to move as a Fulani man and my tribe is being profiled. My children, when they travel out and Fulani, here Fulani, there Fulani, I am a proud Fulani man. I am a proud Kanuri man. It's just like when Boko Haram started. We're not proud of it. Why should it be from Borno State? But then we decided to fight it. I am here to say, Nigeria, we are not honest to ourselves. And whatever we do, please, there is one thing, whether to the security agents. My father fought in the First and Second World War. One of the highest respected military veteran that survived and lived long in Nigeria before he passed on at over 130 years. But ladies and gentlemen, one thing we grew up under them is justice and equity. What is white, call it white. Because whatever you do, because of little cover you will get today, your descendants will suffer the seed you plant. Whatever you do, agree with anybody to lie on the people, blood will speak. So I want to say this to us: it's enough. I feel the pain of a little baby. I was playing with my grandchildren yesterday, 3-year-old. What crime has that 3-year-old committed? Just last year, I decided to farm and help people because the way people were suffering. I bought so much plots of land, shared it one plot, and gave people my equipment, everything to farm, because we have to stop the hunger. We can't keep looking at the government. If they won't do it, let's help ourselves. I established the farm, gave people farm, and the people farm rice. Just within 48 hours, some Fulani boys moved in their cow and ate everything. I came to the distance and I invited the Ardo of that place, and I asked, "Me isa kukubali?" Dan lalat kada kayafe ba musani ba yaran mu nake nasu kai wannan abun nace yanzu ku duba millions aka saka a nan wurin. Bai kamata ba ka giya ma dan wanka, inda muka yi abin da ya kamata ka giya ma dan wanka. Let's not be lying to ourselves. It's not about tribe. We are Nigerians. We must respect we are Nigerians. Whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Christian. I was a Muslim. Till today, my family is divided into two, Muslims and Christians. There are sheikhs, there are pastors. We sit together with one plate, we eat together, we dine together, we dance together, because nobody is the owner of religion. You decide what kind of faith you want to belong to. But in this country, as I round up, the solution to all we are talking about, let me put it forward, is nothing but let's call our brothers and our sisters the Fulani people and Fulani extract. It's time you speak the truth to yourselves. Because you see, what you don't know, you're building a cloud that will make it difficult for your descendants to walk across the nation of Nigeria. I'm telling you, you may win the fight but not win the war. So you better take a step now and say, look, the reality is this. Whether you're a visitor or you're not a visitor, you're first of all a Nigerian. Whether you came from Niger, you came from Chad, you come from Cameroon, virtually most tribes in this country came from different nations. We all settled down. Some moved from here to Niger. And we have cousins in Niger. I have cousins in Chad. I have cousins in Cameroon. I have cousins in Mali. I have cousins in Sudan. I have cousins in Ethiopia. Because the tribe link and descendants. But the reality is, the Bible says one thing. Where light is, darkness cannot comprehend. When I show you the light, I will love you. Love me. I will care for you. You care for me. I run a foundation, El Buba Foundation. 85% of all the people in that foundation going through training are Muslims. 85%. Because it is not about religion, it's about humanity. Allah ne ya halice mu, kuma ran ya zama bar duniyan nan. To in za mu bar duniyan nan, me muke bari a baya? Duk wannan sace-sace, maganan kuɗi, maganan kayan duniyan nan za ka bari. Amma kar ka bar iyalanka da jikokinka cikin wahala. Allah shi.
Obasanjo call Bola Ahmed Tinubu, send warning to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, allegedly as we are hearing, that he should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu immediately, unconditionally. In fact,